We are here at Cloverfield Farm and Kitchen with Janine Washley, where everything is homemade here at your farm. And Janine, now's the time of year where pears are ripe, apples are ripe, and it's time to pick the produce. But once you pick the produce, you have to make wonderful food with it. What do you have on the menu for us this morning?
Oh my goodness, we have an apple coffee cake here, and it is featuring these beautiful apples. When you live in the country, you can trade services for apples. So my husband let somebody borrow some equipment, and I was able to pick on this heirloom apple tree. And so we've got this, and then we've got apple butter cookies, and these have brown sugar, apple butter, and raisins in them. And lately, I've been working on roasting my my fruits and preparing sauces, and this is a roasted applesauce. I roasted the apples, and then I put them through my food mill, and that's why it has this beautiful dark rich color. And if you have applesauce, you have to have biscuits, and if you're making apple butter, you got to test it every now and then, so you got to have some good homemade biscuits.
And we are making apple butter over there in a kettle. We'll get to that in just a moment. But Janine, you have some tricks for us when it comes to working with the produce. How do you get the seeds out easy?
Absolutely. Well, when you have a bunch of apples, you don't want to get wrapped up in, you know, in taking the seeds out. And the seeds, to me, is just the most difficult job. I've taken this melon baller that I use in the summertime, and the seeds are gone.
And it's
that
just
easy.
that easy. Wow.
And so not a lot of effort, not a lot of knife work, and there you go. Then you finish making your applesauce. And the beauty of it is, when you have a food mill, you don't have to peel the apple. You just go ahead and roast your apples or boil them, you know, whatever you're going to do with them. When you pass it through the food mill, it takes care of the skins. So
all right,
it's done.
Let's go check on our apple butter, because we have some biscuits over there that need a little apple butter. How hard is this to make, Janine?
It's not hard at all. You break down your apples, and then you have apple puree, and you stir, you know, you're stirring it, and you've got it broken down into this beautiful sauce here. Then you add your spices, your cinnamon, your cloves. I put sorghum in my apple butter, so that gives it a beautiful rich color, and we haven't gotten quite to that step yet. I want it to boil and bubble before we get to that step, but that's how you make it. It takes about 6 to 8 hours the old-fashioned way with the fire underneath it. We use the cherry wood, so what happens is you've got the smoke rising, you've got the steam coming off of the apple butter. The steam actually captures some of the smoke and pulls some of that cherry essence down into your apple butter. That's why fire-cooked apple butter tastes better than, let's say, apple butter made in a kitchen or in a crock pot.
All right, Janine, for people that want your recipes, how can they get that?
Just go out to the WDRB website and click on Cloverfields Farm, and you've got the recipes out there.
All right, Janine, always a good time. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.